Hi there, this is Jermaine Kibidu, and welcome to pianoplaying.blogspot.com. What I'm going to look at today is I want to build on the 1-4-5 progression that I actually explained in my last lesson. But this time I thought it would be awesome to put it in a beat or in a live performance setup. So the one that I want to illustrate this time around is where you have a bass player. So you won't necessarily use the bass notes in the left hand, right, like this, but you would rather use left hand chords. Now, in a more contemporary Christian music style, you won't necessarily use this type of chords that I would show because it has a bit of jazz flavor that is attached to it. So I hope you learn something from it. So here it goes. So I will call out the notes. It would be the 1 to the 4 to the 5, and we stay on the 5. 1 to the 5. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in an extra progression like that, and I will explain afterwards what I did. I will do it again. Okay. Okay, so what you saw me do, the very first chord would be on the 1. Now just to take you through the key that we're in the key of D flat, and the number system is as follows. The D flat is your 1, the E flat is your 2, the F is 3, the F sharp or G flat is 4, the A flat or G sharp is 5, then you have your B flat or A sharp, which is your 6, and your C, which is your 7, and back to the 1. So the first chord that I dealt with looks like this. Right, so in my left hand I have F, A flat, B flat, C, E flat, and in my right hand I have A flat, C, and E flat, but I'm creating some sort of grace notes from the B flat to the C. So that's the first chord on the 1. Then we go to the 4. Now this, it's like an F sharp. I'm not sure what this is, but it is a major 7th F sharp on your left hand, and on your right hand I just couple it with a normal C major, right, with the second inversion, sorry, there. So that's how I play that chord. So let me show you what I have. I have F sharp, A flat, B flat, D flat, F, A flat, D flat, and F, right? And then you play the same chord on the 5, but then you resolve to this. Now in my left hand I have F sharp, B flat, C, F. In my right hand I have again A flat, C, and E flat, but you can use that same grace note there, and then you go back. So sometimes when it sounds different, what I normally do is I just play. What I do is just go up an octave, right? So sometimes I do it like this for melody's sake, right? And this is just you playing around with the melody within the scale, right? You see? And then you go back to the one. Now I also threw in an extra progression, which is also used very commonly to go from the 1 to the 4. Now normally you would just go 1 to the 4 to the 5 and back, but if you play the 1, you can throw this in there, right? Now all this is a 5-1-4, but I don't like the bass player to play that anymore because it's so common, so I wouldn't go. I would just go as a keyboard player. I'll let the bass player stay on the 1. Now this is just a passing, right, that the keyboard player would do. Now let me show you the chords. The first one on the 5, technically, that would be an F, B flat, B, E flat, and you play the same B chord, which is again F, B, F sharp, sorry, B, E flat, and an F sharp again. And the second chord would be over the 1. Ooh, this is your F, B flat, B, E flat. Right hand you have F, B flat, D, F. And then I'll play it like this, right? Which is almost similar to the one we had earlier on the 4, but we're just coupling them closely together. So we have F, A flat, B flat, D flat, F. Sorry, this is F sharp. Why do I keep on forgetting that? So you have F in the right hand, F sharp, A flat, B flat, and D flat. I'm sorry, that's on the 4. You resolve. Okay, so let me just put that one more time in the song, and then we take it from there so that you can see how it looks in a beat context. I'll try and call out the notes as I play it. So be the 1, now I will throw that other chord progression in. One more time. Okay, thank you. Have fun.